You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Gentlemen, I just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the men with children across the board. It does not matter what your situation is. If you are a man with a child, take the time to celebrate your day. Now, what do I mean by it doesn't matter what your situation is? If you're in your child's life, if you're not in your child's life, if you're fighting the good fight to get whatever time you can with your child, or you said, you know what, I fought the good fight long enough and I'm washing my hands of this situation. Regardless, today is your day. Treat yourself. Now, as we all know, there's going to be no fanfare. There's been barely any mention of this day on the airwaves. Nothing. However, I'm going to throw you guys something that when the angry man broke this down, yeah, more men should be furious. But before I get to that, let's take a trip back in time, shall we? Father's Day is a holiday honoring fatherhood and paternal bonds, as well as the influence of fathers in society. In Catholic countries of Europe, it has been celebrated on March 19th as St. Joseph's Day since the Middle Ages. In the United States, Father's Day was founded by Sonora Smart Dodd and is celebrated on the third Sunday of June for the first time in 1910. The day is held on various dates around the world, and different religions and regions maintain their own traditions of honoring fatherhood. That is such a far cry from what we have today, especially in Western countries, where they do everything they can to diminish fatherhood down to damn near nothing. Now, I'm going to throw something else in just to stir the pot a little bit. Deadbeat dad origins. The deadbeat dad label originates from a 1986 CBS report titled, quote unquote, The Vanishing Family, The Crisis in Black America. The story profiled a man named Timothy McSeed, who bragged on camera about having 6 children who he refused to support financially. Now, the grand question, why, was never asked. Now, mind you, this was back in 1986. Well, of course, we have to go back 21 years before that, in 1964 and 65, to what? The Great Society program launched by Lyndon Baines Johnson, which what? It incentivized black women to get rid of black men and have no fathers in the household in order for them to get government benefits. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's funny that that convenient little factoid was left out of the conversation. So if they would have asked Mr. McSeed, the true question of why he chose to not financially support his children, I'm pretty sure if this man had any knowledge, he would have said, yeah, the Great Society program. This disgusting anecdotal story spread to news outlets nationwide, and soon the image of an arrogant dad living his life irresponsibly while the mother struggled to make ends meet was etched into the nation's psyche. And that right there was the convenient way for a lot of black women to say, oh yeah, my baby daddy or ex-husband is a deadbeat. However, gentlemen, when you have a baby with a woman and that relationship no longer goes on, guess what? You're going to be labeled a deadbeat regardless. Think about it. You work your ass off to make those child support payments, which, let's be perfectly honest, only good, upstanding men get put on child support. Yeah, Pookie, Ray Ray, nah, they don't get child support put on them. But you also have to think about it like this. When it comes to child support, it's not about the money. It's about having control. Why? Because these women know and they anticipate if you miss 1 or 2 months, guess what? You're going to get locked up. And for them, that is a sick form of revenge. You don't want to be with me? Okay, I'm going to take away your freedom by way of this child. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Certainly, efforts should be made to support single mothers, but to make gross generalizations and even pass legislation cracking down on so-called deadbeats based on one example is horribly misguided, especially after you consider what actual data suggests about single dads. Yeah, children raised in single-father homes tend to fare better in general than children raised with single mothers. Why? Because fathers instill discipline, as opposed to mothers who instill recklessness and being emotional, which is why the black community is in the state that it's in. Oh well, oh well. But yeah, back to the deadbeat dad piece. You either work your ass off to pay the child support and not have time with the child. Guess what? You're a deadbeat. Or you just say, you know what? To hell with the money. I'm going to take whatever time I can. And guess what? You can't pay the money. So guess what? You're a deadbeat. No win situation. Period. Point blank. So, gentlemen, if you have a child and it comes to it, pay the money. Like Mr. Palmer says, pay the money, make your veins cold, and that's it. Whatever your legal obligation is, make that your minimum and maximum, and don't go beyond that. Oh, well, little Timmy needs money for it. Nope, child support. Well, I can't do it. Did you get child support check? Yeah, that's where your money is. Now, something that Angry Man pointed out in his video, or should I say his live stream, where he put the question to the public: when will black women admit they were wrong? There's a section that he broke down, and yeah, gentlemen, a lot of us fathers should be furious about this. Now, let's go ahead and throw this curveball. LGBT, or should I say Pride Month, was founded in 1994 by Missouri high school history teacher Rodney Wilson. Now, it was either 1990 or 2000 where it became officially celebrated in June. Now, where am I going with this factoid? Why is it that Pride Month is June? Think about it. June, Father's Day. However, now June is a month of celebrating the Alphabet Gang. What does the Alphabet Gang not want to be in general? They don't want to be fathers. Yeah, so this whole Alphabet Month is actually a slap in the face of fathers. It truly is. So yeah, think about it. Feminists want to get rid of fathers. The LGBT community, they generally don't have children or they adopt children, but still, heterosexual fathers, Black women, got to get the father out. Yeah. So yes, gentlemen, normally there would be a lot of angry men saying, hey, what the hell is this crap? Why is it that Pride Month is in the same month where fathers at least get one day where we get some fucking recognition? But no. Nope. However, we look around at the young men of today and we see the results of fatherless homes. But yet, as fathers, we still have to take the blame for this. Even though we do everything we can to be in our children's life, yeah, no. Like I said in my previous video, single motherhood is self-inflicted suffering. Why? Because it's born of selfishness and women want to be the hero of the child's story. Or they want to point the finger at the father when the child fails. Hey, I've rambled on long enough. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, gents, whatever the situation is with you and your children, take this day for yourself. Relax, drink a cold one, eat some popcorn, watch this society burn. And ladies, the power is going to go out for a lot of you. Feminism and this whole get rid of the father so I can be the hero of the child's life will go out right along with it. Because trust and believe, more and more men are going to walk away. When you've made the environment so toxic that the man can no longer stand it, he will walk away. And we also have a birth rate that is falling to the bottom of the South Pole. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am